Hey guys, welcome to the show. Today I'm going to do one of those video answer videos, which is just me giving you a quick answer in a video, even though there's a mix to the story here. And it's all about the M2 and why I choose the M2 over any other M body, at least for me. So I got a question on a YouTube video, an older one of I think the Leica M6 or Leica M3, I can't remember, from Luis from Mexico, who was asking me why would I choose Leica or something like it. So I gave him away all of the information I thought about Leica. I have a video ready that will be out sometime soon about why Leica. I've written a script and all that. But I'm going to go over why I think this is the best Leica M camera for me and maybe for you. So first is first, the Leica M2 is the second M body to come out after the Leica M3, okay? So that means the Leica M3 still is to this date probably the best made Leica M body ever. The biggest rangefinder magnification, it has great build and whatnot. They're still working great today in 2018, over 60 years since they were announced. And the Leica M2 was the answer for photographers at that time. Most people were starting to shoot with wider lenses for certain events, and they needed frame lengths for wider lenses. The Leica M3 had sadly 50, I think it's 90 and 135 frame lines, but the M2 came out to answer those people that needed a 35. So this is a 35 Summicron, to me the best lens you can add to one of these Leica M2s. And the awesome thing is the frame lines are there. You don't need any goggles. It's just a straight up lens that goes here. You're going to see what the viewfinder looks like right now. The patch is there in the middle, which is awesome. Clear patch. Even if you move your eye sideways, you can see it. Frame lines you can see there are for the 35. So that's me in the 35 frame lines. I can shift them so you can see the frame lines for 50. You see it there, smaller. And actually 90. So the Leica M2 has 35, 50, and 90. To me, the best focal lengths for an M body. I wouldn't want to go any longer, 135 or something like that on a rangefinder is just going to be a bunch of trouble. If I want to go wider, 28 I've used on this, just using the whole frame, the window, just put it up to my eye, kind of like everything, and I've been fine. I'm not one of those photographers that is so concerned about composition and lines being straight and perfectly like others, which is totally respectable, but I kind of shoot and I know that, you know, whatever comes in, it'll be in, and whatever doesn't come in, it's fine. That's why you're shooting rangefinders. You're not shooting SLRs with 100% coverage. So yeah, that's awesome about the M2. Second thing that I love about the M2, the patch, you can see always, as I said, I have a Zeiss ZM from Carl Zeiss Icon ZM. And the moment you move your eye from the real middle, it's gone. No patch. This patch, awesome. Also, the frame lines, I haven't said, are cleaner to me than anything afterwards. The M6, the MP, M7 and such. The M4, I've never used myself, so I can't say. But I like the older style advanced lever, which is this metal, weird looking thing. Someone actually said that it looks pretty sexual like that. So no, great advance. Yeah, you do have to redo your frame counter, not like the M3. But honestly, this one's pretty jammed. I don't even care about that. I just shoot. The moment my film's done, I reload. So reload, I'm not gonna open it, there's film inside. But the reload is extremely easy. I know it's not the easy peasy M6 style, the MP, M6 and such started in the M4. But this one, you take out the little take-up spool, you have to load it. I have a video on it. I'll try to put the description or whatever here. Really easy to load this, no mistakes given. Once you load, you're done. I've shot ghost rolls on all kinds of Leicas because of that easy super fix. I might be bad at loading, but that happens. So yeah, I like that about that. I can make sure that everything's working. Once you start shooting, you want to check, this finger. You want to check that that little middle two dots move when you advance. So like if I take a picture, and sorry for shooting one picture, it's a sacrifice. Actually in my bag it must have gotten shot. So yeah, now when I advance, you should see that. You see how it moves? It moves there. So that means there's film in there. Once you're finished with the film, this is the button rewind. There's different versions, but this one you press it here, lift this thing, and turn it. As you can see the scratches, let me see, there you go. You see the scratches here. I used to have one of those quick advance. Honestly, it only scratched the body, didn't make things that much faster. I have no problem loading this up and turning it and, you know, rewound my film. So yeah, that to me is no problem. Okay, another thing, cold shoe, no hot shoe. If you want flash photography, you gotta use this one here. You need a special adapter, they're hard to find, but I never do flash, so that's fine. This little reminder, for example, it's meant for the old school emulsions. Let me see, my fingers are there. I have it, if you can see that, at 160. That's because I push all my film to 1600, so that's fine. Lens mount, it's an M bayonet mount, so you press here, take off the lens, good to go, no meter and no nothing. The good thing about this camera, let me see if I forget how to put the lens back on. Good thing about this camera, mechanical, no batteries, you never run out of light meters, you just use Sunny 16 or cloudy F8, whatever you want. I live in a horribly cloudy place, so I never have any other film than 1600 film here. HP5 push to 1600. What else do I love about this camera? Honestly, shutter speeds are here, 1 to 1,000th to 1 second or bulb. What I like about this camera, and I've said it to Luis from Mexico, and I'll say it in the proper review article that I want to write, is the lack of features, okay? This camera, once you load film, you choose an ISO, you got 2 settings to shoot. You have basically shutter speed and f-stop. Focus, of course, is always going to be important, but that's always going to be there. But shutter speed and f-stop, that's all you have. You look through the window, clear image, just a little frame line and a patch, you're good to go. You want to shoot like I shoot at 1600, you can use hyperfocal and don't even have to like basically focus. You can just kind of like shoot and go. I have this to shoot my kids. This is what I take pictures of my kids all the time. It's been my family camera since they were born, before they were born actually. Got me back on 35. Printing these pictures is awesome. So yeah, that's why I love the M2. If you're a 35mm shooter in film and in focal length, this is the right Leica for you if you don't need a light meter. Light meters to me are distracting. I have the M6, I've had the MP, those little arrows, I see it one way, I see it the other way. I just try to please the camera and I stop paying attention to the image. So when I have my eye to this, all I see is basically what's happening in front of me. You can shoot with an eye open, you can close your eye, depends on what you do. If you're a lefty, it's not the best idea, but you guys already know it's horrible to shoot most rangefinders if you're left-eyed. But yeah, that's why I love the M2. Another great thing that I haven't mentioned yet is the price point. These things can be worth basically around 500 euros. I live in Europe, so 500 euros. In the US, they're a bit more, maybe $750 US dollars. But yeah, these things are awesome. A Leica M body for under $1,000 that you can mount all of the Leica Legacy, Voigtlander, Zeiss lenses is amazing. And I love it. It's turned to be my favorite camera to use almost every time. Every time I go on a trip, it always comes with me. So yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry for the longer rambling than usual, but I really like this camera and I wanted to make this video as a video response. So yeah, if you have any questions that you want me to answer on a video, give my thoughts just kind of quick and easy like this, let me know and I'll be happy to help you out. Luis actually bought a Leica M2, had some problems with a shutter curtain having pinholes and had to return it. Got an M3, I hope it works for him, but he's a 35 shooter, so he's gonna have to work either with glasses or just kind of like guesstimate the frames. But yeah, guys, Leica M2, it's awesome, I love it. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.